Hi everyone, so I'm back with another journal. This is using one of my new kits that are called the Grungy Newspaper Kit, and various other kits as well I will mention as I go through. So let's just take this little snag off there. Right, so it's a little chunky journal. It is 7¼ by 4½. It has a 2-inch spine. It has 3 signatures. There is a total of 96 pages, front and back, and it will be listed in my shop. And for today only, it will have a free shipping offer. So go check that out. So the front here we have got, let's talk about that. That's the paper. So that little kit has got 10 pages. It's not actually a kit, it's just journal pages, so there's no tags or anything with it. So it's 10 pages, but I've made tags and all sorts out of it as well, pockets and tags, so you don't, you can use it to do various different things, not just pages. So anyway, stitched all around. We have got fabric on the spine as well. I've made a little pocket for the front, and this tag says make each day a story worth telling, and that just goes in there. It's open to the back as well if you want to tuck something else in there, but that's in there. This image here, there is a freebie on my coffee shop, go check that out. The words I have got right, I printed 2 to a page in this color, but I've got them in, the writing's all black, but the backgrounds are all different colors. You get 6 different colors, including just a plain white in the back background, which you can then cut out. You can draw around them, you could stitch around them, all sorts, but this is what I've done with them. So yeah, check that kit out as well. I am going to be like promoting my own stuff because I've promoted everybody else for years, so I am going to plug myself now. Anyway, I will still promote everybody else too. I'm not selfish. And I will, everybody else is still linked below. But yeah, I am going to do some of my own kind of PR in here. Anyhow, eyelets fabric, which has been, this is tea dyed, and I done tea with normal tea bags. I use decaf, right? So that's not going to have any influence on the colour. I don't know, it might do. And I used a couple of lemon and ginger tea bags in there as well. Doesn't smell of it, just smells of tea. Anywho, there's a lot going on. The middle signature is just plain papers, so let's go inside. Now I was going to put things on the inside, but me personally, I think when you do that it adds bulk, and when it comes to writing, if it's all kind of bumpy and stuff, it's, for me, it's just a nightmare. I do it sometimes, I don't do it always. Right, so this is one of the pages from my kit. I've used tags from ARTYmaze. ARTYmaze is linked below. Go over and check them out. I think ARTYmaze's coffee shop and her Etsy store is linked below, so go check that out. This is from the kit. This is from like my kit, the Grungy Newspaper Kit. Here we've got pocket on there. I don't know if these are a freebie or they're for the in the members kits section. So there's that. If you want to join, there's it's called the White Rose tier. Again, another word, memory. And in here I put joy on there. I've got some, I think this is a freebie on my shop, and again I think that might be for the members, in the members section. We've got coffee dyed, squared paper, or tea dyed. Can't remember what that is now. I've only just recently done the tea bag jar, so this isn't probably it. A little vintage mathematical book. This is a freebie on my shop. This is from my square paper kit, and there's 10 sheets with, again, different background colours. The word inspire, ARTYmaze butterfly. I think you'll find that in ARTYmaze's coffee shop. This is ARTYmaze as well, and again these are in my shop. Now there's a fox out there. There's been a fox. My dog has kept me awake most of the week. There's 2 foxes that are running around the estate, and my dog's kind of highly strung, and she can hear them making all the noises, and she's barking like through the night. It's driving me bonkers. Like I say, I haven't had a decent sleep in a week because of them, and they're out there now. Don't know what to do to get rid of foxes. like without harming them. I don't want to harm them. Anyway, the word dream. I don't know if you heard the foxes. They are beautiful. They're the red foxes, and they're massive, but they're noisy. They're very noisy. So we've got a flip up there and a flip up here, and this tag, that is a freebie on my shop, in my shop. This is from the Grunge newspaper kit. And then here we have got a floating pocket with the tag. I do have a video on this, but it's not going up until after this video is uploaded. I think it'll be like the next day. Word vintage, again, that's in my shop. She's in my shop. That's a freebie. Center of that signature, I've left that. There is a double knot, but you can pull that if you want to take them down and maybe put bead dangles or something else on there. Here, a little pocket you can write on the back. We've got a stamped Tiffany & Co. tag there. The word enjoy. And ARTYmaze, flip up, flip down. Excuse me. This again, the word faith, and that holds that in place. And I had my watch on record then as well, not record so I can see what I'm doing. You can see me doing that, because sometimes I go off frame. Tag, don't know where that paper's from, put that in there. This is a freebie on my shop, in my shop I should say. This is ARTYmaze from our French ephemera kit. And oh, I put nothing in there. Right, I'm going to put that in there. Little lady there. I just put a lot of stuff away as well. I'll put that, I'm going to put that in there like that so that I know I'll get in. So that I know I've got to put something in there. Do you know, I've went through that 2 or 3 times as well and thought, I'm done. I clearly must have missed that page. So I'll just set that there like so. It will stick out and I will know I need to do something in there. I'll make that into a tag or something. Sorry about that. That's a freebie in my shop. Again, I've just put some of my square paper on here. One of my words and an ARTYmaze butterfly. And I don't know where they're from, but again, that is a pocket with an ARTYmaze tag in there. And then here is some letter ephemera, again from ARTYmaze. I know there's a bit of shadowing, I can see it. So much for putting up like spotlights so that I could get better lights. Pain in the bum. Debating moving rooms around. That is open to the top. That's not this one exactly, but they've got one as a freebie in my shop, but it's got a pattern on the back. So you can go check that out. Another tag, that's from Freebie Paper. Lovely little image there. This is a freebie on my shop. Little tag. And ARTYmaze tag. That's an ARTYmaze image, I think. Right, so that's the first signature. Then the second, like I said, it's just coffee dyed papers. You can either decorate that or you can just use that to write in. Then the third signature, make this tag. And we've got another pocket here with an ARTYmaze tag in there. Can't remember all the name of all these kits. To be honest, I'm like, my head's mush now. I used to be really good at doing, like, remembering. People used to say, how do you remember where all that came from? Well, that was like perimenopause. I remembered everything. Then the brain fog kicked in, and it's like, you know, I can literally get up to walk into another room now and I'm like, I don't know why I've done that. Yeah, great fun that is. Another page there. But if there is anything that you want to know, right below, put the timestamp of where it is, and just say, like, where'd you get that from, or where's, you know, how did you do that, or whatever. I need to put a little tab on there. Another tag there. A couple of tags here. Made that tag up. That's a freebie Don't know where that paper came from. It could be from Creative Fabrica, where that is, I'll link that below. That's a yearly subscription where you can have access to things and you can make kits out of things, and or you could just use it as it is. But yeah, you can just read all the details over there, like copyright details and whatnot. Center, another pocket, and that says Little Moments, Big Memories. And that's the freebie in my shop. I'm trying to put lots of freebies up for people because I know not everybody uses digitals. Right, we've got that, ARTYmaze. Yeah, I know not everyone uses digitals, but putting the freebies up, you know, is my way of saying thank you for watching my videos, for following me and stuff like that. So, yes, another tag there, little birdie on there. And with like everything being so expensive as well, I know it, like I'm on the the instant ink program with HP. Is it HP? Yeah. So it doesn't really cost me a lot each month. I think I pay about £20 a month. I do use a lot of, I do print a lot, but there is cheaper packages. So, you know, to me it's not that bad, that program. Another tag. So yeah, if you're a printer person, a digital person, then help yourself to all my freebies. And I love that tag from ARTYmaze. And this is ARTYmaze as well. And I just kind of tore that with the ruler to give it a bit of a rugged edge. And there we go. That is the kit. That's the kit. It's because I've been talking about kits. That is the journal. Got kits in the brain. Right, and that is where I need to put tag in. So, like I said, this will have a free shipping offer for today only. Go check that out. And it's about 24 hours from when I put the journal up. So it's nearly midnight here in the UK and everything's ready to go. Just waiting for this video will be uploaded probably in about 10 minutes from me finishing this video. But for you, it will be there. So yeah, any questions, just ask. And thanks for watching. Bye for now.